it in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then ball in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I see the world. I went to Japan for a pickup. I see the world. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I see the world. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay with him in the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out to the people that see the world just like invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Cleveland. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. 19 winning, here we go. All right.
Right to the air, it's Fields. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Hey, Ken. Don't jump. Ready? Move this. Right.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tracy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Let's go. Let's go.
Tracy trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he's in. Tracy. Touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Tonight.
The RPO, that one is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Easy, easy, easy. 319, 319.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Trim slant. Nice instruction. Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with Dart, taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. An even 40 yards. 1st down, Giants. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And the Giants are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Here's a run. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
Well, I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back to Cleveland. In a minute, from the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Hey, Ken. EQ. Up. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Fields. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Here we go, son. 331. Tonight.
Up the middle they go. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
A loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Fields now on second down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. They get 21 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Here we go. 331. Tonight.
Now a give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 9.
Green 19, you got that? 11.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. 319.
Fields. Catch made there. That's Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. So much the mic. That's character. Not even good actors. What's going to be the out? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, the girls are whole. You broke, kidding.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, Monday. Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
23. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, Sit high.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Sit high.
Here's Fields. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sit high.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Sit high. Test, butt straight. You got a mini basic. Why not? Sit high.
Pistol snap back to Fields. He's got it inside the 5. And the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 14-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's Dart.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll get that to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
Throwing. Dart. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 2nd down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in to the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down, 2 yards.
Dart. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A carry here for Tracy. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's Butt on 1st and 10. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's Tracy. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run, and this is Cam Scattergood. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Their own 24-yard line.
Easy. Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, Delta. Tonight.
First down. Fields. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
No mas. Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
Green 19, green 19.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58. Alpha, let's go. You got a mini basic. Why not?
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Cleveland.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Madden. Here we go. Nice.
Now, Fields. He'll get this complete, and it's A.J. Brown.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Hey, can.
Fields from the gun on third down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Blue 58, blue 58. No mas.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Oh, falling away, what a throw. He drops it in there. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's caught by Smith on the right side.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Easy. Here we go. Good. Turbo, EQ. Right.
Now a second down throw for Fields.
Oh, that is so good. What are you doing?
Out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Abdul Carter taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Out. Here we go. 58, who hears that?
Motion, JC!
Go.
Fields. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First down.
DQ.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Johnson. Hey, 551. 551. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Throwing right, it's taken in. He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Hey, 10. Tonight.
2nd down, it's Fields. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Madden. Press. Butt straight. Johnson. Tonight.
Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Back to throw is Fields. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Up. Don't jump. Ready? Angel. Green 19. West right zip. Right.
Fields from the pistol. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, that might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Fields to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Good. 551. 551. Right.
Fields to throw for it. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ready. Let's go.
They'll run with Tracy. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's 4th
The
down.
Giants sending out their punter. This brought in out past the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 46-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.